Alright, it's another whatever I've been watching thing. But I just want to, since it's a Sunday, I'm going to go over my reviews and things I got planned for this week, so you'll see all that stuff. I'll talk about all that, right? So we'll get into that. But, but before we do that, let's talk about some things I've been watching. And let's start with the thing I literally have nothing to say about, but I'm just going to mention I watched it, just so I can say I can watch that I watched the entire trilogy, even though I hated the entire trilogy, except for the first movie, because Matrix Revolutions, okay, so why are these called Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions? It's so confusing. Like, even when I put in the movie, I couldn't tell if I had put in the right movie. And the movie's so, what's nice about this movie is it's short. It's the shortest Matrix movie. That's it. It's short. That's what I have to compliment this movie on. And everything else is awful, and this is legitimately one of my most hated movies. Because honestly, I didn't like The Matrix as like a super ton. I think it's a great movie, and it's got a great aspects to it. And I will definitely watch it again, but like, these sequels just destroy even the tiniest bit of things I liked about the first movie. Oh my gosh, I hated that movie. We'll see how Matrix 4 turns out. But yeah, it's just like, really? We made a Matrix 4. We're doing that now. We'll see if that comes out anytime soon. Theaters in my area are still not open. And, you know, I know it's not planned to come out this year, but I'm just saying, like, it's going to be a while before I see any new movies that are not at home. But, you know. And the next thing I'm going to mention is, this is actually a thing on YouTube. So there was actually a guy who was an animator on one of the Matrix sequels, and he made a short, or no, not a short, a movie, self-animated, self-voice acted, entirely by himself, made the entire film by himself. Incredibly impressive, Killer Bean. And it's a great movie for what it is. Highly recommend it. It's on 4K. It's actually in 4K quality on YouTube right now. And you'll watch that movie. I absolutely recommend doing so. It is one of the best films made by one person I can ever think of. Of course, I can't think of many, but I still really liked it, and it's great. But basically, he's now making a series, and he just launched the first episode here on YouTube today. Also, he has a bunch of merch he's selling, like plushies and stuff, and that they're only available for a limited amount of time, and you should definitely go get them while they're available, because they will not be available much longer, and the proceeds go to funding more episodes. So if you like it and you want to watch more episodes, please do that. Also, on my main channel, I reviewed the Netflix series Away, and so if you want to hear my thoughts on that, you can watch that review. But let's talk about this movie here. So this is actually a collection of 3 movies. It's got Death of Superman and Return of Superman, or Reign of the Superman. I don't know why it's called Return of the Superman. It's actually called Reign of the Superman. It's weird. And then also it comes with Superman Doomsday as like a bonus disc in here. And I haven't watched Superman Doomsday. I watched Reign of the Superman. Here's my thing. Okay, so I watched Death of Superman a long time ago. I never saw Reign of the Superman. And Death of Superman I thought was great. I loved it. I think I watched it back when it came out. Like, yeah, my grandpa actually bought me the limited edition set with this Superman figure. All bloodied up. Great figure. I love this figure. I just keep him in my background all the time. And then, you know, this set came with this cool, like, metal Superman dude. Forgetting his name, and I'll talk about why I forgot his name, because, yeah. But what this set is, so it's not actually just both the movies packaged together. It's not what this is. This is an actual edit of the movie, where they take some scenes, switch them up, like the ending scenes. They're kind of switched a little bit. Like, So it's like the start to the first movie, to the second movie, and then it's put at the end of the first movie. But basically, they're edits of the movie that make them one long movie, which okay, I'm conflicted because like that sounds like it would be cool, but it's not. And I wouldn't mind an edit of the movie as long as they gave you the option to watch separately, like have separate viewing experiences. I mean, it's not too bad because all you have to do is go to scene selection and then just click on the end of or the beginning of the first movie. But again, since they switch scenes up and they edit it, it's still not like you're, oh, I'm watching Death of Superman or I'm watching Reign of Superman. It's very weird how that works. It's really bad, honestly. Like, I don't mind them doing a cut like that as long as they give you an option. Do you want to watch just Death of Superman or do you want to watch Reign of the Superman? Or you can watch them edited together, like an extended cut of both, right? That would make sense, but they don't do that on here, and it's very weird. And why it bothers me is because I don't like Reign of Superman, number one. But number two is that these movies are very, very, very different in tone. It's so... See, here's the thing. The first movie is actually kind of a somber tone. It shows you what... It kind of shows you what Superman means to all the people in his life. It's a really smart idea to explore with Superman because that's what Superman is. You know, he means a lot to humanity, and it's like, that's what Superman is. He's a character that's always defending humanity because he likes doing it. It's something he enjoys, and it kind of explores the fundamentals of what Superman is and what he means to people, and that's what's great about it. I loved it. Okay, but this story, Reign of the Superman, is about like these other random Supermans who start showing up. I think there's Superboy, Metal Superman. They're so bland I can't even remember their names. Superboy is very irritating. He's not like anyone from the comics or the Young Justice show. He's incredibly poorly written, and his humor is unbelievably unfunny, and he's obnoxious and has no character. And what's weird about this movie, it's called Reign of the Superman. You think it focuses on that? No, it focuses a lot on Lois Lane. And, like, this is a thing that a lot of Superman movies do, but here it's just like, why? You know, you get why they do it in, like, Superman movies that come to theaters. Because, like, that's what people think Superman is. This is a DC animated movie. They can be more risque, they can show blood, you know, they can do things. And so, like, I don't understand why they're doing crap that we would normally do in Superman movies that go the big screen. Like, it's really bad. This movie's boring. And it's just a bunch of exposition just poorly delivered. And here's the thing. The worst thing these movies can be, these DC animated movies, is boring. You know, because most of these stories are adapted from comics. They're really good, and most of them are really, some of them are just really thought-provoking and interesting and adapt the stories well. And then there's just the ones that are just boring, and you just don't want to watch them. And I really hate that now I have to watch them together because they're all edited together in the set. It's a really weird set, honestly. It's cool, though. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad I have this, but it's just like, it's a weird set. I wish they had not edited these movies together. It would have made so much more sense if they had not done that, but they did, and I can't figure out for the life of me why. So I'm going to slide this back over here, and I'm going to grab something here that I'm going to... So, I have a schedule now. My schedule is that Monday... If I'm doing like a series of movies or reviews, I drop a new review every Monday from now on. So tomorrow, Jurassic Park 3 is tomorrow. Now, here's the thing. Netflix has a series called Camp Cretaceous coming out pretty soon here. So, that comes out September 18th. So, it's like the Friday after this one, I believe. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read Jurassic Park 3 this Monday. And then next Monday, I'll put out Jurassic World review. And then if I so decide, I will put out Fallen Kingdom because, right, it'll be a great lead up to review that series when it drops on Netflix, because I will be watching it on Netflix because I'm going to do a review. That's my job. But yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. Also, of course, Friday is my Disney Plus day. Now, I have no idea what's come out this Friday on Disney Plus. It seems like a very strange month. They don't have a lot of content come out this month. Probably just because they're saving up the content for Mandalorian. And they'll crank out more stuff. They got Secret Society of Second-Born Royals coming out soon. But that's not till the end of the month, so it's just National Geographic shows and stuff like that. And I could review that stuff, but do you want to watch that stuff? I don't think a lot of people want to watch reviews of that stuff, and so I just don't want to waste time watching something that, number one, I'm not interested in and wouldn't get the views anyways, right? So I'm not going to do that. And so, I don't know what's coming out this Friday. Muppets Now just ended, so if there's no Disney Plus thing this Friday, that's why. And, I try to do Netflix on Saturdays and Sundays when I do reviews for the stuff that came out over the weekend. But now, I might switch it up because we don't have that much going on. And then, I didn't watch many other shows on Hulu and Netflix because I've actually been busy. But I will show you what I got planned for this week. I got a review coming out tomorrow besides Jurassic Park 3, of course. Watching that tomorrow. I'll do a review for that. I'm excited to watch that. Well, I guess not excited. I'm just going to watch it. Here's the thing. I have a soft spot for all the Jurassic Park movies like I do with Star Wars. But, yeah, they're not good. Where's my... Oh, my gosh. Where is my remote to mute it? Because I really hate that. Again, I always say this every time I do this. Netflix starts playing trailers when you're trying to read a description of it. It's super distracting. But anyways, Pets United is coming this Friday. This is a new Netflix animated movie. Their pets forever. Oh, that's a great pun. Flocking together to save their homes, their high-tech city, and maybe even the world. Yeah, this sounds really bad. I'm watching it Friday, but we'll see. This comes out Thursday. This is Idunum Chronicles. This is a new Netflix anime series. I'll be reviewing that Friday when that launches, or Thursday. Or at least I'll attempt to. Second here, we got Dad's Wanted, which is another Netflix movie that's also coming Friday. So we'll talk about that when that comes out. Social Dilemma, another Netflix animated film. Not animated film, but, film. It's releasing this Wednesday, so we'll talk about that Wednesday. We got My Octopus Teacher coming this Monday, which is a documentary. That'll be coming out tomorrow, so I'll have that review hopefully tomorrow, maybe the day after. And then So Much Love to Give, another Netflix rom-com coming out this Friday. I don't know if I'll be reviewing this one, though. I'm debating on it because I just do not like Netflix rom-coms. But yeah, and then this is what I was talking about, the Camp Cretaceous Jurassic Park series, or Jurassic World or whatever. Yeah, I'm watching it when it comes out, but we'll see how it turns out. But besides that, that's all I got planned for this week of reviews. So stay tuned for all that. In terms of movies I need to watch, I'm not, I got a bunch here. These are some recent pickups. Prince of Persia, $1 Million Arm, Into the Woods. I got those Disney movies to watch. I just ordered Robin Hood. It was $6, the Disney Robin Hood on Amazon on Blu-ray, and I'm like, oh, yep, I'm grabbing that. So I grabbed that. I also ordered Rise of the TMNT DVD, and there's two of them out there, and I'm gonna get them and watch them. But I started with the cheapest one, which was like $3. I think it's the second one that they released. I got The Martian I still need to watch. I've never seen the extended cut, so I'm excited to watch that. Apollo 13. I've never actually seen this movie, just to be real with you. Someone gave me this. I was at a yard sale, and they're like, hey, do you want this? I was looking at it. I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. And I've never seen it. And I've been watching Ron Howard movies like A Beautiful Mind, which was an Oscar-winning film, you know, won the Academy Award. Angels and Demons, you know. So that is one I need to watch. I got this Kevin Spacey movie called 21, which is fantastic, I hear. But from people who aren't offended by Kevin Spacey, which I totally get being offended by Kevin Spacey, but let's be real. Look at all those people on this cover. That's a lot of people that you're not. That when you say, "Hey, I'm not watching a Kevin Spacey movie because Kevin Spacey's in it," that's a bunch of other people. You're saying, "Screw you, you don't matter." So just keep that in mind. You know, yeah, watch that. It's Clash of the Titans. I got P.S. I Love You, the Lucky One. I gotta watch those. I got The Outsiders down here that I gotta watch, which I've heard is good. Francis Ford Coppola movie. Gotta watch that. Casablanca and Gone with the Winds are still sitting here unwatched. I'm gonna be real, these movies are long and they're not like the most exciting movies. They're good, incredible movies, but like I want to be in the right mood to watch them. You know, I don't want to watch them and be like, whatever. You know, I want to be in the right mood, so I want to find the right day and the right time to watch them. So they're gonna be one of those movies where I'm like, am I gonna watch it right now? Probably not. So yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about another movie I watched. I'll bring it over here in a minute, but I'm just going to continue going off of all the movies I need to watch. Magilla Gorilla, the complete series. I need to watch that at some point. I love that. I love Hanna-Barbera. I will watch Hanna-Barbera anytime, but I just gotta do that. Sorry guys, I just have like a lot of movies I had to grab here, and we're gonna go every single one of them, and then we'll talk about the last movie I watched recently. Was yeah, we got Good Morning Vietnam, Robin Williams classic. Jonathan, don't know anything about this movie, so let me watch that. I have a lot of, okay, just a fair warning, a lot of these were Dollar Tree pickups. Some of these weren't, like, here, I'll just grab the ones that aren't Dollar Tree pickups. Here, I grabbed them. Here's the ones that weren't Dollar Tree pickups. Batman Hush and Batman vs. the Fatal Five. Or Justice League vs. the Fatal Five. That's it. That is it. That's the only movies that aren't Dollar Tree pickups I'm about to show you. Anthem of a Teenage Prophet. Could be awful. Run for High Country. I don't know. Dark Was the Night. Warning Shot. El Dorado, Temple of the Sun. Help, I Shrunk My Parents, and Help, I Shrunk My Teacher. These are totally not rip-off films of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. These are completely original movies that have nothing to do with those. They're just groundbreaking. No. I've never seen these. I've never seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Like, I think I've seen bits and pieces. I actually need to watch the full movie. And then I need to watch the sequels. And I'm going to review them because, you know, we got a Disney Plus film coming out at some point. And so I'll review them. And then we got these. And then let's talk about Harriet the Spy. I talked about Good Burger in a different video. Here's the thing. This is the first Nickelodeon film ever made. It's based, you know, on the book series Harriet the Spy. I'm obviously too old to be reading this. It's a fun enough kids movie. It's very like generic and kind of boring and kind of bland, but I wanted it because, like, I have a Nickelodeon collection of movies and TV shows, And this was just like one of the ones I needed, and it was $5, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it again and put it in my collection, you know. And I'm happy I have it. It's just like, this isn't like some groundbreaking film that you need to watch. That's kind of why, that's kind of like, I watched this like 2 days ago, and I already forgot about it, you know what I mean? Like, that's what the type of film this is. So, not a groundbreaking film, but just, you know, it's just kind of forgettable, but you know, you gotta respect its place in history, being the first Nickelodeon film. And, you know, say what you will about Nickelodeon, but they had some good movies they put out. So, alright, that's the end of this video here. So, stay tuned for my reviews coming tomorrow. Check out my review for Away, the Netflix series on my main channel, Command Studios. Check all that out. Stay tuned for more. Also, I forgot to mention, Hulu is dropping Madagascar Something Wild tomorrow. I haven't decided whether that's something I want to review yet. Probably will, but I haven't decided yet. But stay tuned for all that coming soon.